Anytime J. Cole disses went too far. J. Cole disses Lil Pump and all the mumble rappers.
Just hear he saying J. Cole, I'm like, oh, y'all said that? All right. Let me peep what's going on, boom, boom, boom.
J. Cole's album KOD was just released last year, and fans immediately zeroed in on the album's final track, 1985, the intro to The Fall Off, where the North Carolina rapper takes some aims at some of his detractors. On the self-produced track, Cole raps a single, lengthy verse where he delivers a warning to the new generation of rappers. Although he doesn't name any names, it seems likely that the bars are directed at Florida SoundCloud upstarts, Lil Pump and Smoke Perp.
Wow, you get so much props. You just a 17-year-old.
He starts off by addressing a teenage rapper that dissed him, offering to teach the young MC a lesson. I heard one of them diss me. I'm surprised. I ain't tripping. Listen good to my reply. Come here, little man. Let me talk with ya. See if I can paint you for the larger picture. Although Cole refers to a single rapper throughout the song, his bar seems to be blended with a mix of Pump and Perp. Both artists have tweeted negative things about Cole in the past, but Pump took it to the next level by previewing a J. Cole diss track in April of 2017. When Cole doesn't mention any specific name, he does seem to address a young rapper with a funky little rapper name. I'm fucking with your funky little rap name. I hear your music, and I know that rap's changed. He spits. A bunch of folks would say that that's a bad thing, because everything's commercial, and it's pop now. Trap drums is the shit that's hot now. Cole raps about kids growing older and growing out of their musical style, which will slow up the money stream for the current successful rappers who aren't riding trends. This is just one of the many disses that J. Cole has targeted towards different rappers. Be sure to continue watching as we look at even more J. Cole disses that just went a bit too far. Middle Child.
Middle Child is produced by Cole and T-, who linked up last year on Kevin's Heart.
On Wednesday, January 23rd, J. Cole released his new single, Middle Child. It looked like the new rapper threw some subtle shade at Kanye West, but if I never beef with a for nothing. If I smoke a rapper, it's gonna be legit. It won't be for clout. It won't be for fame. The artist raps. It won't because my ain't selling the same. It won't be to sell you my latest little sneakers. Many fans believe that Cole is suggesting that the rapper Kanye started a fight with Drake for publicity to sell more music and Yeezy sneakers. J. Cole has yet to confirm exactly who the song is about, but it looks like he's on Team Drake, as he gives him a shout out in the song too. This watch came from Drizzy. He gave me a gift. He raps. Fans immediately took to Twitter to share their feelings, and one user wrote, @JColeNC, I guess this means Kanye West will start another rant. Hashtag Middle Child, hashtag Dreamville. While another echoed, J. Cole coming at Kanye West again. Would be so nice to see Kanye reply to someone in a song and not in a tweet. Not gonna happen again though. A third person was confused as to why the music stars were even fighting in the first place, writing, why is J. Cole always coming for Kanye West? This is the first time that J. Cole seemingly dissed the rapper. On the 2016 track False Prophets, J. Cole rapped about a former role model which sounded a lot like Kanye. However, the disses went a bit too far, as it didn't appear as if Kanye and Cole actually had any beef before the song was dropped. This may have caused a lot of unnecessary controversies in the rap world, as fans are quick to catch on to what shade was being thrown in the track. False Prophets.
J. Cole is back. On his new song, False Prophets, he spends the entire first verse taking shots at one of his former idols.
Take it back to late 2016 where J. Cole released his hit song, False Prophets. The lyrics lay out extremely specific criticisms of an old idol. Cole doesn't name names, but that person sounds a lot like Kanye. Arguments quickly arose online, with some suggesting that Cole could be talking about Drake, Lil Wayne, or some combination of the two, or even that the lyrics are aimed at Cole himself. But the consensus says that Kanye is the primary subject here. Cole expresses some sympathy on False Prophets, but the verse is dominated by resentment and disappointment. He feels betrayed by Kanye for giving into what he sees as the materialistic side of himself after letting Cole and his legion of fans fall in love with his righteousness. There was a time when this was my hero. Maybe that's the reason why his fall from grace is hard to take. He raps. Just 3 years ago, he was competing with Kanye in an attempt to be on the same level as him. Now disillusioned, he paints Kanye as an irresponsible fraud who he's equally repulsed by and sympathetic for. I believe him when he said his shit was pure. And he's the type of swear he real but all around him's fake. He raps. This is what makes J. Cole's disses mysterious. However, we believe this one went a bit too far, as it caused a lot of dispute in the rap industry. Also important to know that this song marked a turning point in Kanye and Cole's relationship. Fire Squad.
You know, J. Cole, it wasn't true about M. You know that.
Straight from his hit album, 2014 Forest Hills Drive, J. Cole released a song titled Fire Squad. In this track, he seemed to be throwing shots at rapper Eminem. The track created controversy in the hip-hop community thanks to a line about Eminem and other white artists hijacking the art form. In the song, Cole raps the lines, history repeats itself and that's just how it goes. The same way these rappers always bite each other's flows. The same thing that my Elvis did with rock and roll, Justin Timberlake, Eminem, and then Macklemore. For starters, rock and roll was generally made by black artists until Elvis, aka the king of rock rock and roll, came along and became far more successful than his black peers. The subject was touched on in Yasin's Bay's Rock and Roll. This appropriation is still relevant today, like artists such as Justin Timberlake and Eminem have found success performing. The diss went a bit too far as it can be kind of controversial towards white rappers. Many fans lost respect for J. Cole and started calling him out for racism and stereotyping. What's also very interesting about this song is that J. Cole stated multiple times that Eminem is one of his favorite rappers, so why diss him? Everybody dies.
Who knows? But it's a lot of little rappers. Absolutely.
Who else would he be talking about? What other Lils?
Either me or Uzi.
Lil Yachty, Lil Uzi, Lil Pump, and all the Lil rappers were many speculated targets in J. Cole's song Everybody Dies, especially the amateur 8-week rappers. Lil Whatever, just another short bus rapper. Cole raps on Everybody Dies. This line had fans immediately jumping to conclusions on social media and taking to Twitter in typical millennial rapper fashion. The vicious, purple-haired Uzi Vert absorbed the track as nothing more than another challenge of friendly hip-hop competition. Here's some beautiful today, he wrote in the tweet, tagging Cole and tagging on the double-faced emoji. Yachty, however, is seemingly unbothered by the shout-out. In fact, he was questioned whether or not the Dreamville founder was even referring to him, seeing as though he's not little in terms of size. It was cool, he said. I don't listen to J. Cole. He went on to explain that he listened to the track only because of the news of the alleged diss was flooding his timeline. I listened to it, and he said little, and I'm not little. My name has little in it.
I'm not little. I mean, my name has little in it, but I'm
Lil
not.
Yachty, maybe that's what he was talking about.
So while it seems like the Lil rappers weren't really affected by the diss, it definitely was unnecessary. These rappers never diss Cole, so why should he feel the need to fire at them? Black Friday. This diss is not 100% confirmed, but many rap enthusiasts believe that Cole may have called out Future in this song. Although there's no evidence of Future and J. Cole beefing, one of the lines from his song Black Friday stood out like a sore thumb, making fans believe he was talking about the Dirty Sprite King. In its 2015 club banger, Digital Dash, Future rapped, I pour the activists and pop the pills so I can fight the demons. Cole rhymes on Black Friday, no promethazine, I'm a king, no leaning. I got a better way to fight these demons. As the self-proclaimed king of rap, proceeding to the shows and rapping is how J. Cole fights his demons. He further discusses his drive for the crown in Fire Squad, and especially keeping his verses intuitive, rather than talking about drugs and money. The diss was kind of subtle and kind of harsh as Future and J. Cole have never had any beef prior to this. In 2012, a then teenage Diggy Simmons was just beginning to make a name for himself as a rapper. Then J. Cole dropped Purple Rain, which weaves a tale about a freaky college girl, which many believe is Diggy's sister, Vanessa Simmons. Young Dig went to bat and defend the family name by dropping his track, What You Say to Me, on which he rapped, Who dat, who dat? You know who it is. Heard you lying on my sis, telling people that you hit. When your album drops, I'ma hit you with your brick. So I'ma drop on you first since you want a riff. Cole clapped back with the song Grew Up Fast rhyming. Move along. Ain't nothing to see unless you talking blockbusters. You is not Russell, you more Diggy. Me, I'm more Biggie. And a 2012 freestyle at a Kendrick Lamar concert, Cole fired more shots rapping, Picture Me Hating a Young with Talent. Album flop, but it's cool. He caked out on his allowance. Now this beef never really escalated past a few disses released, but we had to include it on the list because of the context. Diggy was much smaller in the rap world than Cole, and although he dropped the first diss track, Cole should have just laid back and let it slide. A lot.
Like 3 in the morning, he drove all the way back to Raleigh and did the song.
On the introspective opener to his sophomore studio album, 21 Savage raps about having a lot of blessings and curses in his life. 21 calls on J. Cole to assist him on this track. In his verse, Cole reflects on his career, comments on the state of the music industry, and offers advice to athletes and other artists. However, there are a few disses in the song that J. Cole gave out. Cole raps, question, how many faking they streams? A lot. Getting plays from machines? A lot. In mid-2010, the album equivalent unit was introduced to count streams and downloads as album sales. Subsequently, the streaming scandals grew exceptionally over the years. The number of trends such as extremely long albums and streaming playlists and song loops all focus on the album equivalent unit. One album sale equals 10 downloaded songs, which also equal 1,250 song streams on a paid platform. The use of excessive track lists can be seen on Chris Brown's 45-track project, Heartbreak on a Full Moon, and Migos' Culture 2. More streams per song means more revenue for the artist, leading to massive track lists. Another scandal, song loops, can be seen with Post Malone's Rockstar and Migos' Motorsport, and in 2017, The Fader reported that the Public Records uploaded a chorus loop of posts Rockstar to YouTube, helping gain over 65 million additional streams, so it's not 100% confirmed as to who J. Cole is evidently dissing here, but we can conclude he's trying to state something about rappers who inflate their numbers artificially. And there you have it. 8 times J. Cole disses went a bit too far. So which of these do you think was the worst of the bunch? Also, are there some disses that we might have missed? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe subscribe, and I'll see you next time on King Trending. Hey, just a reminder that we're changing up the giveaways. From now on, we're offering the Galaxy Note 9, the one that comes with the exclusive Fortnite skin, the new iPhone X Max, which we'll pre-order for you, and the new Apple Watch Series 4, which we'll also pre-order for you. The winner gets to decide between these three. Make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, drop a like, and comment the hidden message in the video for a chance to win. You got nothing to lose. Go for it.